How good is true though, right? Okay, wait. While we're waiting for people, I decided to play with like some balls today. Show you how good I am with balls. Oh no! I'm really not that good. I need my grandma here to teach me. How many people do we have? We have 10 watching now. I'm so happy that I have 10 friends to join me on my very first YouTube live. I can't believe in all the years that I have been on YouTube, I have never ever gone live. What the fuck is up with that? And I'm telling you, I swear it's the table. Like, usually I am pretty good with balls, but not today. I can't even get one. I don't know if we should turn this into a drinking game, mainly just because I want to drink wine. So if you have any suggestions, I'm open to drinking suggestions. You can throw them at me in the comments, let me know. No, I literally suck at this. Okay. Does that mean I drink if I get one in? Doesn't? Oh, fuck yeah! That's it, like, I'm over this ball thing. I'm going to get some wine. We've got an extra 20 friends! I'm so excited. Alright, I'm getting some wine. So, I've got my sippy cup just in case, like, I don't want to break any glass because I just don't trust myself. This is my go-to. It's $12 on special at the moment. Can't go past a good Merlot. Cheers! Alrighty, so today I'm going to be answering some of your weird questions that you've sent in to me via Instagram. But first, come take a look at my backyard. I had the garden people come today and they trim my bushes. So it's been raining, but it's getting better. Kind of spitting. But yeah, this is, ignore that, that's messy. This is my outside area. This is my rake that I fend off the spiders with that are clearly still on the rake. And this is my pool. All the girls love swimming naked in my pool. That's all I can say. I have floaties and naked girls, always in my pool. I unfortunately do not have any today though. I am sorry, YouTube. Come on. Okay, let's go get comfortable. I just got a massive water drop on my face. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you hit that fucking subscribe button, that red big button below, and turn my notifications on so you know when I'm next live. Okie dokie. Oh, I just want to say I ordered pizza because I'm really hungry and I thought, holy shit, if I have a glass of wine, I'm going to get so wasted really fast. So I ordered a pizza to sit here and eat with you while I answer some questions. So hopefully that arrives really soon. If you have any questions, comment them away. Let me see what's going on over here. I don't know. I've never gone live before, so I don't really know, like, oh, I can see myself. God, I look horrendous from this angle. No comments. There. How come I can't see it? Oh, there we go. Here they are. Oh, you're on the side. That's why. Oh, you need some more practice. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna say hi to people then. Hi Spencer, hi Keith, hi Leo, hi Jerry, hi Mark. Mark seems to be on all my social accounts. What's up, Mark? Hi Matt, Ariel, Nova. Oh my God, Connor, Gaston, Derek. Whoa, got some peeps on here. What's up, guys? So, I'm gonna get some questions happening. Let me get my phone. But comment away, because I can see them. So I did put a question box up on my Instagram, CherryDana27, if you do not follow me. Throw me a follow, throw me some likes. Instagram really doesn't like me, so help me out. I hope I don't have a camel toe like this. I'm sorry. Okay, so some questions. Do you ever make it over to Canada on your adventures? COVID, no one's been on any adventures, I don't think, this year. Well, I haven't, at least. I was actually meant to go to 3 different holidays, I guess you can call them. Actually, 2 were weddings. I was meant to go to LA, Fiji for 2 different weddings, and then the end of the year, my elder sister is moving to England. They were meant to be there already. I was going to go visit them. They're not quite there yet. COVID happened. But yeah, I haven't had a holiday in 3 years, which sucks, but it's kind of good. So COVID was like kind of like super positive and really cool for me because I ended up moving to Sydney and found an awesome team to work with, and now I'm bringing like all my ideas like to life. Yesterday we spent a massive day filming interviews with adult entertainers and just giving more of an in-depth kind of like look into their lives, into the entertainment world, their personal life, relationships, dating, sex, what it's like at their jobs, their worst experiences. Yeah, so we've had 2 film days, we've got another one to come, and I'm really looking forward to bringing you all this content in the new year. I'm super pumped. We're revamping Charity TV website, which will be based around blog topics, pretty much a safe space and a community for adult entertainers. I really want to shed light into the industry, not only for people that are industry related, but also for people that just want to know more about what happens within the industry. So yeah, hopefully it's going to be informative, fun, little community. It's really interesting. Some of the people we interviewed yesterday were so insightful, and I learned so much, and I'm within the industry, so I feel like if you're not in the industry, you're just going to be like, "Whoa, mind blown." So make sure you subscribe because you're going to miss that shit otherwise. Okay, some more questions while we wait for my pizza, and let me have a sip. Also, I've got to tell you, because in the spirit of Christmas, wait, can we just take a look at my Christmas tree? This is the worst decorated Christmas tree I have ever seen in my life, because so many girls have shot with this poor looking Christmas tree, which the Christmas tree is not the feature. This tinsel has been, and so many naked like this and dangling and hanging from so many spots that yeah, my Christmas tree is almost like tainted. I could probably sell it, to be honest. Yeah, but in the spirit of Christmas, for 1 day only, and that is today, the next 24 hours, I am giving out a FREELINK to my OnlyFans. So make sure you don't miss that. I will post the link in the caption below once I get off live stream, okay? So come back and check it out. And the video will be posted, so it'll still be there. Let me take a sip. Okay. Have you got any questions over here? Oh, what's my favorite guilty pleasure? Look, I should say pizza because I ordered it, but I'm gonna say chocolate. I love chocolate. And look, when I'm hungover, I have a cheeseburger meal from McDonald's. Okay, maybe I have a couple of guilty pleasures, okay guys? Don't judge me. I'm just gonna read some more questions. No, I no longer live in Newcastle. I live in Sydney. What's the weirdest YouTube video I've ever seen? Look, I think some of those mukbang food videos are pretty like, how you going? No, wait. I wouldn't say weird, but ASMR. I don't like, some of those sounds, I know people are like, yes, it's really like interesting and sometimes turns me on a little bit, but creeps me out. Like, seriously creeps me out. FYI, my air conditioning does not work and like I've opened the doors, but it's like still really hot in here. So if I start sweating, just ignore it, okay? If my face starts melting off, just disregard it. Shout out to John, the real estate agent, who's ignoring my phone calls, bitch. Pick up. Someone goes, I don't understand why you don't have more followers on your YouTube channel. Because I literally have neglected YouTube for like the past couple of years. I guess I focused way more on Instagram and a website last year. Building a website and maintaining it is actually way more time consuming than you would think. So is social media. So at the moment I've got a lot of things going on, but I'm starting to like appreciate YouTube as a platform more. So I'm going to be on it weekly, so don't miss out. Next week we've got a video coming out called Would You Rather Christmas Edition, and myself, Quinn and Jody answer all these Christmas questions of would you rather. They're pretty naughty questions, to be honest. I searched the internet for some and we got some pretty fucking weird ones. Like, yeah. Don't know, but that's coming next week. Too expensive to not have aircon. I don't understand that. Too expensive to not have aircon. Sure, I agree with you. Jerry? Did you finally buy a house? No, I rented this house. I am looking at an investment property. I've actually been looking for an investment property for 2 years. I'm very picky and I'm a bit of a perfectionist and haven't found the right one. So I've changed locations as to where I'm looking. Hopefully I will find something else, but no, I usually rent places because I find you can always rent a nicer space than you can buy, like, if that makes sense. Like, for me it's worthwhile because I get kind of picky and I get bored kind of easily, so I don't like to stay in the same place for too long because I get over it, especially when you create content. You've kind of like used every space in the house so much, so, and I create content weekly. So this house is probably going to get boring in like 2 years time. And there'll be followers going, you move all the time. And I'll be like, yeah bitch, yeah I do, what's it to you? You're not the one moving, packing boxes. What else? Do people compliment your feet a lot? Oh my god, so look, they're pretty gross. Oh my gosh, don't get too close to them because one, they're furry from the blanket. And two, I don't have the best feet, but like this is my feet. Wait, just check out these toes though. Like the toes are fine, like that's a fresh petty, fresh nails. Check that glow. It's pretty good. Oh, so I actually injured my finger yesterday. So I have, like, my driveway attracts so many spiders. And I had to take my garbage bin out last night. And you see me, and George comes with me. So I get George to go first because the spiders are all in the driveway, and I'm like, spiders are scary, all right? They're like this big, these spiders. So I get George. George, where are you? I need you for a demonstration. So I get George, and I go behind George like this, and I haven't been training as much. So I fell on my finger trying to avoid these spiders. And I've got a really long driveway, and the neighbor next to me was out the front. I'm like, did you just see me crawling up the driveway? He's like, no. And I'm like, I reckon you could have a series of me going up the driveway like this, talking to myself, trying to fend off spiders. Poor guy. I wish he'd done it because it's actually quite funny, and I'm not willing to like go up, set a camera, and then go back to get the camera because that's like double the risk. Let's not do that. So yeah, renting is more expensive. For some it is, but I claim some of my rent back on tax because I work from home and create content from home. So for me, it works well. I don't really need to go into like tax and like things like that, but for myself and my situation, it's convenient. And also I live in Sydney, so I have a dog. If you do not know, his name is George. I have a backyard. And I have a dog. And I have a backyard. And I have a dog. To find a large enough yard in Sydney, like, it's actually really hard. I was looking for places from September last year till May this year. That's how hard it is to find like a decent place. Yeah, but thank you for the advice on life and where I should invest my money. I'll take it on board. Who is working the camera right now? George. There's two of you. My friend is running the camera. Do you plan on traveling back to the States? So my friend is getting married in April next year, and I am maid of honor, so I am pretty much like expected to be in LA. COVID kind of makes things a little bit tricky, so I'm just playing it by ear. But April, I should be in the US, but let's not hold me to that, okay? Someone out there will fucking jinx me. Okay, what else we got? What's your most favorite place to visit? Is this for like traveling destinations? Because I used to live in Cabo San Lucas in Mexico, and it is by far one of my favorite places to visit. But in saying that, I've never been to Europe, so I'm really looking forward to visiting my elder sister when she moves over there, my niece, my nephew, my brother-in-law, and sightseeing around Europe, seeing England, seeing like all these places I've never seen before. I've also never done a white Christmas, and I've always wanted to do that in New York for some odd reason. It's just so Christmassy. There's like people, I love Christmas. I love the lead up to Christmas. Don't judge me based on my Christmas tree. It's just so shit. I really want to go see Christmas carols too. I wanted to organise that with the girls to go watch some Christmas carols, but I think they like charge you now because of COVID. They're charging you, and I don't think they're doing them as much. Like, to be honest, I don't really know, but I was going to Google it for this weekend. How long is the free link? The free link is for 1 day. It's only a sneak peek. I'm not giving you 30 days free. So, that's funny. Did you open a new Reddit? No, I am promoting an existing one. So my Reddit is CherryDana27, the exact same as my Instagram username. Would be nice to run into you when you come to LA. Look, oh, someone said my OnlyFans is worth it. Boom, baby, there it is. I do more things than you think I do, bitch. No. To be honest, when I go to the States, like over here in Australia, I drink. But god damn, like when we go out to the club here in Australia, you put a shot like this in a cup and that's our alcohol intake. I went over there and it's like, sure, you want a vodka? Yeah, sure. They pour vodka up to here and then they just like top it up. And I was like, I'm gonna fucking die. That's 3 drinks in one. Do you know how wasted I get over in America? You don't want to run into me out in LA. You'll be like, that chick is a mess. And because we're Australian, we are like even worse overseas traveling. Because all the Americans are just like, what is wrong with this person? And Australians, you don't understand us at the best of times. Add alcohol and you're like, I don't understand what she's saying at all. But yeah, someone said stop. And I'm gonna say, you drop and roll. Will you show the beautiful petty again for us, please? It's orange. My leg's getting shaky. Did you get that view? Take some screenshots right now. Oh yeah, especially when you send lots of DMs. Yeah, I send lots of DMs. I get like 200 DMs a day on my OnlyFans, so it takes me like 2 hours a day to sit there and respond. And I encourage everyone to send me photos and videos. Now I leave that open to your imagination. But I will be posting that free link in the caption below. Do you want to do adult conventions? Yes. Yes, I do. I do. I would love to be a part of somebody else's gig. See how enthusiastic I am about that. The way my mind works is a little bit different to everyone else. I'm always generating new ideas, and I've got so many ideas for next year to meet and greet people. One of them is a competition I'm running now, actually, which is Win a Date with Me. I don't see many other influencers doing it, and to be honest, my dating life literally sucks. So I'm like, maybe I have some like good-looking, funky, friendly like followers that are like interested in going on a date with me. So I've got a competition. It closes on the end of December, so like New Year's. And I will be filming and going on a date with 3 lucky winners. So if you want to enter that competition, which you literally have like a couple of weeks left to do, not even, like what's that, 1.5 weeks or something? 2 weeks, I don't even know what the date is, yeah, like 2 weeks. I will post that link to enter my Win a Date competition also in the caption below, so don't forget to do that. You need to come up with like what it would be to take me on the perfect like date. I'm like sitting thinking, I'm pretty casual, hey, like to give you a tip, I'm not much of a sit down opposite each other and have dinner kind of like, I feel like that's more of an interview, so I like more interactive kind of like fun kind of things. I've always wanted to go on a hot air balloon, FYI. yeah, that's my tip. So I'm gonna put that in the caption. Also, don't forget to subscribe. I'm gonna say it over and over again because we're going to be churning out heaps of content. I know I've been slack and I know I've been lagging on this platform, but it is going to be a boss platform from now on. So yeah, what's my favorite wine? I prefer red wine over white wine because I have noticed if I have 3 glasses of white wine, I turn a little bit bitchy, so I try to avoid it. Unless I'm having Thai food, I can probably have 1 or 2 glasses of white wine. But usually I go for a Merlot or a Cab Merlot, a blend of some sort, or a look, to be honest, I'm not really picky if it's alcohol, unless it's gin or tequila. Okay, maybe I am picky. The only reason I say no to tequila, I can do Cafe Patron shots even though they like, I probably shouldn't. When I lived in Mexico, do you know how much tequila I drank? Like, I was so young and naive that I would go out drinking, and because I was living over in Mexico, I also wasn't earning that much money at the time. What was it? I earned $20 a day for 12 hours work each day we did, which $20 is actually pretty good for where I was, so better than most. But yeah, like I would go out drinking, but because I wasn't eating that much, oh, holy wow. There were some mornings I'd wake up just like vomiting my guts up and like kind of like, oh my God, I think I'm gonna die, like small convulsions and stuff. And I'm just like, holy wow. Yeah, tequila has kind of like tainted my soul. So, no, it brings back bad memories. Can't do that. Can't do tequila anymore. I'm sure you can relate. I'm sure you've had like a night on bourbon or like vodka or rum. Those spirits are fighting words, FYI. What is tacos and tequila? I love tacos and burritos. I absolutely fucking love them. Love Mexican food. Love it so much. I don't understand that language. I'm sorry. Love your content, and I bet you would be so much fun to hang out with. Oh, thanks. Is that when I'm sober or when I'm like drinking? Do you post your feet on OF? I surely do, or I send feet out. Are you Australian or am I in the US? I guess that is. I am Australian and I live in Australia. If you find any accounts pretending to be me, they are not me. I do not use Hangouts. I am not on Lacanto or something. Yeah, I come across like some young boy pretending to be me on Lacanto, and I was like, that's just a little bit creepy. Yeah, I'm not on Plenty of Fish. I'm not on Tinder. Yeah, I'm not on a lot of things. I'm not on Bumble. I'm not talking to anybody. The only time I talk to people is on my Onlyfans account. So if you're talking to someone pretending to be me, or if they send you a message saying, I'm avoiding my manager, a manager I don't have, then it's not me. Yeah. Good night to someone. Someone's been watching me for 8 years. Cherry, you're an absolute dedicated person. Nice. Someone called me Lady Gaga. That bitch is on fire and she's famous as fuck and makes a mozza. So, look, 100%. And what is that? What was the movie? The Shallow. A Star Is Born. She's amazing. Amazing voice. Fucking Lady Gaga. Compliment, bitch. You're too busy to be on those apps. That is 100% true. 8 years. Looks like you've only been on for 29 minutes. That is true. 29 minutes. I'll tell you what, my house is like a sweat zone. Has my pizza arrived yet? No? I don't have any notifications for food. Mainly just because I want to run to the door because it's like, I think it might be this fur blanket actually. I'm like sweating hard. My butt is sweating hard, and I've got the world's biggest wedgie. So much for short shorts. I really wear these shorts because, like, you know, if I go to Coles, my bum is hanging out. I'm like not going to go to Coles and just be like, yeah, just going to get some bread and be like, how's my asshole look from this angle? So I only wear these shorts when I'm like live streaming because I know how much you appreciate them. No pizza, no George. Should I go find George? Yeah, I should go find George. Everyone wants to see George. Alrighty, so we're going on a mission to go see George. What? You can look at my nerves might be right. Wait, I just got to check to see if any pizza came. No pizza. Okay. For everyone who wants to see the petties. Okay. Holy shit. Okay, it's so hot up here. Georgie! Georgie? Georgie, why are you in the hottest room in the house, babe? Oh, you're in the hottest room in the house, bub. Oh my gosh. The Uber Eats guy's here. George is gonna go crazy so soon. Come on, bug. Whoop. Come on. You gonna come downstairs? You gonna come downstairs? The Uber Eats guy's here. Come on. He's gonna bark. Wait. He's gonna be coming soon. He's gonna come soon, I'll tell you. Oh, there we go, that's better. Should we just like wait here for him? Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. Are you hungry? George loves Uber Eats. So whenever the Uber Eats person gets here, George like goes a bit crazy, but will then stand at the door and be like, huh? Huh? Are you waiting? Or waiting? You're waiting for the Uber Eats? Cheese sticks. Of course you are, Gigi, eating fucking cheese sticks. Oh my God, he's here. Stop. Okay, stop. George, you almost scared him away, mate. Come on. Where are you going? Oh, a bit of promo. Good little pizza kind of thing. All right. I've got my pizza. We're sorted. All right. Look. You know what I love? No one ever gets my name right. Diana. My name's Dana. Oh, how good does that look? I ordered, they're mushrooms. Chicken, barbecue chicken. Look how big that mushroom is. Holy wow. That's a big boy. All right. Do you have any more questions? Love your feet, Diana. Oh, Gigi! Gigi, ask me some questions. Flies, go away. The worst thing about Australia, summer with the flies. Those mushrooms are just so big. I thought that said cut mushrooms. That's like baby whole mushrooms. I'm a really good eater. Oh, special mushrooms. Worst date story. Oh, my worst date story. Oh shit, I don't really have any worst dates. I'm just trying to think. Oh shit. Still good. Even off my feet, still good. any worse date stories, to be honest. Because I don't really go on too many dates. I kind of find them a little bit awkward. But hence why I'm forcing myself to do this date competition, because I'm like, I need to date to meet someone. Can't just like be in my house all the time. It's so hot in my house. Maybe we should go sit outside. What do you think? Oh fuck, I don't know. Maybe I should just go sit by the pool. Maybe I should go sit in the pool. Actually, that sounds like a bad idea. Oh, holy wow. So, I'm gonna take my laptop and a pizza by the pool. Oh shit. Should we tell my one? Okay. We're on the roll. Oh my god, it's so much nicer out here. Maybe I should just sit here. Or like there. Maybe if I sit there. Okay. Oh, I'm sitting in Gigi's seat. Her whole couch actually. So, worst date story. I don't have one, but this guy messaged me on Instagram and I responded. He's like, "Man, you look alright," which I never ever do. Anyways, this was today. FYI. Planes. Oh my gosh, it reminds me of yesterday. Our whole film day. So I was being such a fucking tight ass. Not really, but do you know how hard it is to find a soundproof room in Sydney that is decent? They're really hard. But the soundproof rooms are so expensive. So I thought, oh, the first time we did shooting was in a space that was like really, it was a great space, but you could hear like so much toilet flushing and all this bullshit. People like walking around with heels and stuff. So we changed spaces yesterday. And the space was really great, but the planes flew over like every 10 minutes. So we had to stop and just be like, oh yeah, you're on a roll right now. We actually can't fucking hear you because we can only hear the plane. Just like keep that in and then come back to us in like 5 minutes. The whole day, which sucked, but we still got some great content. So we need to get the soundproof room, which is such a fucking rip-off. But anyways, I will not be a tight ass and get the soundproof room next time. And it's expensive, alright? Don't judge me. It's really a massive, it's like double the price. Which is bullshit. They should just all be soundproof, to be honest. So I was talking to this nice guy this morning, and he was so persistent. I want to meet you, I want to meet you. And I was kind of a bit like, a bit hesitant, like this is a bit weird. You're so pressuring, like I want to go for drinks. And I'm like, you know, there's other things you can do than just go drinking. Because I was kind of getting like, you're too eager, which is kind of a bit of a red flag. And he had a lot of like, turns out, I think it was just very narcissistic and very ego driven, which is like most of the guys I tend to attract. Oh wait, did I bring my questions? My other phone, because I can read the message. Wait, I've got to get my phone to read the message because otherwise I won't do it any justice of how he goes, puts me into a category of all the girls on the internet just selling yourself, is what he said. Yeah. I have about 5 phones, FYI, so I can keep up with that. But I gotta find it. Imagine if he like blocked me. No, it's still there. No, it's still safe. Okay, wait, I've gotta find it. Seems like you all do the same shit and sell yourself online, then act like every guy is a complete creep. So I never acted like he was a creep. I just declined his offer to go for drinks. And then he like full flipped it and like started like attacking because I said no. All I wanted was to get to meet you. Red flag! Red fucking flag! Now, I don't know about anyone else, but I'm super fucking picky. Like, I've been online now for about 10 years, and I've become pretty, like, particular with the word choices that people use. So he pretty much just told me that he didn't pretty much have respect for me, and told me that by selling myself online and that he just wanted to meet me. So he didn't want to get to know me. He didn't want to spend time with me. He was just hoping to get his dick wet, which he also said was one thing he wasn't trying to do. Now, I'm not a dating expert because clearly I don't do it often, and it's usually for this particular reason. The minute I said no, he flipped and got super angry and then started attacking me. So imagine if I actually did go on a date with this person and I invested a couple of months or a year, how toxic that would have become. So I like to pick up red flags initially to be like, save myself hurt in, I guess, energy, time and stuff wasted, invested in the wrong person down the track. Look, guys are probably sitting there going, you're fucking crazy, but anyways, I'm like, that was massive alarm bell. And then he goes, kind of feel like you're doing me a favor, so thanks. And I was like, I said no to you. Like, whatever, champ. Yeah. And then he goes, he said, my worth wouldn't be much because clearly I just attract fuckboys. I'm like, but I attracted you. No, I am born blonde, but like, sometimes I'm like, huh? I'm meant to be the blonde one, not you. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna eat right now. I need to look at the answers. Oh, J-Bad is Jeffrey. What's up? He's like my top fan on Onlyfans. Jerry said that guy's a stalker. I actually think he might have been. Yeah. Oh my god. Gigi says, the favor you're doing by never meeting up with him is not breaking his ego. No. I message back everyone, Jeffrey, on OnlyFans. Put pizza sauce on your toast and let George lick it off. Derek, mate, I'm a whole bunch of weird. That's fucking too weird for YouTube, okay? Too weird for any of my platforms, to be honest. That's something you should probably do in your spare time. I'm not judging you, I'm just saying I can't do that for you. Someone loves my stalker. I mean my accent. Oops, I was reading two things at once, sorry. You look fly like a butterfly, crispy like a Disney. Gosh, you're so pretty. Oh, Raymond, that's super sweet. My period's due, so my face is a bit, how you going at the moment? But hey, where's that phone for more questions? It's actually so much cooler outside. I appreciate the fact that we came out here. Imagine if that guy's actually watching my YouTube. Wouldn't be fucking surprised. Shout out. Not gonna say your name. Let's not validate narcissists that much. Oh my god. Okay, so they're not questions, so I must wait. Were you ever mistaken for Christina Aguilera in that leopard print suit? No, I was not. No, never. Would you ever consider moving to the Blue Mountains? You know what? The Blue Mountains is beautiful. My family and I, we used to go on holidays there all the time, especially around like June, July. But it's too far away from the city for me. Like, I like to be able to, look, I don't leave my house that often, but like, I like to be able to have the choice that I can leave my house and know that the city's like close by. Yeah. Have you ever made a sex tape? No, I have not. I don't really intend on doing it either. Look, I can't even go on a date, let alone find someone to like have sex with and then like be like, hey, want to film it? They'd be like, hell no, because I know where you'll put it. So, no, I've never done that. Would you like to visit Spain? Yes, I really do want to do that. Do you like to decorate your home? Let's just wait for the plane to fly by. I am obsessed with furniture, and one of my goals when I get old, like an old person, I don't know what age really, I haven't really put that to my goal list, but I want to own a furniture shop. I love furniture. Girls buy handbags and like Louis Vuitton crap shit, that ugly stuff that I'm like super not down for. Chanel, whatever it is that they like stick on their feet, their arms, their heads. Anyways, I'm not about the accessory life. I've got boobs. It's my accessory in life. I buy furniture. It's just so great. You can actually use it every day. And I get to look at it and appreciate it. Yeah. Oh wow, I can't read that one. Do I go to the gym? I actually recently cancelled my gym membership because I wasn't motivated to go to that gym. I do want to find another gym or actually like a personal trainer. I have been searching and I think in my area there's not too many options, so I don't know. I am going to a dance class though on Tuesday night. I love dance classes. I love dancing. They're just all the way in the city, so it's like a bit of a shit fight around peak hour traffic to go sit in. But I do love dancing. I prefer if a dance instructor came to my house. We can dance under the stars, you know. Actually, I have a salsa video coming out with Jodie soon. Would you ever live somewhere else? You know, I tried to. I went to LA years ago and I wanted to be able to get a visa for over there, which is like really hard to do. And I really wanted to do that years ago, and then I got George, and then I changed my mind, and I'm pretty stuck on living in Australia now. My family's here, George is here. I don't think he would handle traveling well, and you've got to keep them in customs, and George is very high maintenance, sick dog, so I wouldn't put him through that risk because I know he wouldn't last customs. Vets can't even look after him properly, so no. You know what's really funny, because I got George and they actually anticipated that he would only live 4 years and he's now 5, so I've done really well with my little stink bug Georgie who ran away and went inside. He's not even interested in the pizza. But yeah. Are you butthole shy in your videos? No. Do you know what? That is actually the #1 request. #1 video request is videos. And it's quite interesting because yesterday we interviewed a male stripper and he also has an OnlyFans, and I asked him what is the #1 requested like content, and he said butthole. And I was like, yeah, that's what I said. What a coincidence. But yeah, I thought it was funny. So yeah, that is, I actually put a poll on my OnlyFans to be like, what is the number one request? Like, what do you, like, want to see more of? I was like, I know, boobs, feet, toys, butthole, and yeah, flying colours, butthole, flying. So random to talk about. I don't even know, can we talk about this on YouTube? I'll probably get flagged for being real. Have you been affected by the fires? Oh, these questions were a little bit ages ago. No. There's not too many fires around at the moment, is there? No, I haven't really heard too much of it. Yeah, no. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years from now? Probably still eating pizza, to be honest, and drinking wine, and probably not living in this house, because we already discussed that I get bored staying still for too long. Look, if I do meet the right person, then maybe, yeah, I would like to get married and have kids. Right now, it's not a priority for me. And I only say that because I haven't met anyone that I would make it a priority with. So, in one part of my brain, I'm like, yeah, that's 5 years. And then the other part of my brain's like, business. In 5 years' time, I want to be doing this, and this. All my goals have pretty much been pretty, I'm not going to say materialistic because it's like a really bad word to use, but it's just never really incorporated like another person. And I think that's why I am not in a relationship, because all my focus and my priority goes to like my business and work and like bringing ideas to life. I struggle to date because, especially if it's the wrong person, I feel like it affects my emotions, and which is like a ripple effect into my business. And for me, it's a lot of stress, and I just don't like going through that, especially if somebody's not got the same intentions as you. Then that's when I think that's when it becomes toxic, if you're both not on the same page. So there's no point dating someone if one person's like, hey, I'm gonna just sleep with you for 3 months, and the other person's like, I'm gonna marry you. That's going to be a toxic relationship. Yeah. To be honest, if I date someone, I invest everything into that person. And I'm a little bit old school when it comes to dating. So if I'm dating you, I'm only dating you. I'm not dating like 20 fucking other people and like talking to 20 billion other people at the same time, or looking to be validated or like be fed attention from somebody else. I'm like, I work and then I invest my time into them, and if they're not doing the same thing, then I'm like, catch up, like outskis, don't have time for you. But I feel like it's really hard to find someone these days that has the same mentality and does the same thing. So yeah, it's probably a reason why I'm single too. Yeah, I should probably check to see if you've wrote any more questions. I'm just sitting here eating pizza and talking shit now. How hot does it get in Australia, or is it usually cool? I'll tell you what, it's fucking hot. My face is like sweating off right now. I've come outside, which is actually cooler than inside, because like I mentioned earlier, my air conditioning does not work. It's actually, you know what's so unfortunate? Like this house that I actually do rent, it's quite a beautiful home, but the people that lived in it previously didn't treat it so nicely. So there's a lot of things that are broken, which is so unfortunate for the owners, because I don't think they're aware of that, because the real estate guy is not the best at his job. But it gets really hot in Sydney. Like, what's it been lately? Yesterday was hot. Because it's been raining. Like, it's been raining lately, but it's been like yesterday was hot. I don't even know what was the temperature yesterday. What was it yesterday? Oh, I just burped, sorry. That's the pizza. I'm a real life human. I have gas. No. Someone said stay in Australia. How old are you? Oh my god, I'm 33. How long do you plan on doing this live? Derek, I actually don't know, to be honest. We didn't really plan anything. I actually thought that Jodie could have attended, but she flew to Queensland today, so we were going to play a couple of games and stuff. So you're actually just stuck with me answering questions, so I'm sorry. Eating my mushrooms, drinking my wine, and answering questions with my face sweating. I don't have too sweaty a pants. Shit! I would say I want to go put my feet in the pool, but it's raining, like, again. It is quite nice out here, though, to be honest. Need a fanboy. No, really, a guy with a fan. I don't want a fanboy like the guy that slid into my DMs earlier. Gosh. I would end up beating him with the fan to be like, get out, get away. Are you wearing panties? I'm wearing undies, like I'm wearing a G-string. I'll show you. I'm not going to show you the whole thing, but you get. Sorry for being sexy, bitch. And there goes my shorts again, right up my bum. That is the classy way to pull out a wedgie. I don't know if you've ever seen girls pull out wedgies, but that's really classy. Okay, I reckon if we do a couple more questions and then I can actually finish my pizza because I feel like I talk way too much. I haven't even finished my drink. That's weird. How often do you recommend to work out a week? So I was doing about, when I was in Newcastle, I worked out about 4 days a week and then went for a walk on another day. And it was a combination of cardio and weights. Then COVID hit and it kind of threw my routine kind of thing out. You know, I put on 7 kilos during COVID. Anyways, I've got it back down now, but I'm a little bit disappointed because the place I was training at was like solely weights, and I was never doing cardio, and my body can do cardio, and it responds a lot better to cardio and weights, like a combination of training, not just doing like legs every day. Fucking pointless, but anyways, that's what was happening. Yeah, so I would like to do 4 to 5 days a week training, but like with a trainer that actually understands. You know when you train with a personal trainer and I have a lot of injuries, so I used to dance professionally, so I've torn my hip flexor, I've torn my hamstrings at the top of my hamstrings, not complete tears, but like partial tears at least 6 times both legs. I've had a bursitis in my, did you see that crack? Oh, in my right knee. I have pretty dodgy knees. I also get shin splints really easy. Anything from the waist down is pretty much like a, you're fucked. But if I don't train with somebody who understands my injuries, and also I have adenomyosis, not got anything to do with training, but when a girl does have her period, I do find that male trainers don't understand the female body as well as, say, a female trainer. Like, I can't say that on behalf of all male trainers. The ones I have experienced, I don't think they do, because they don't understand, like, your body, like, you can't lift as heavy when you have your period. Like, my period, I lose so much energy. I just want to sleep. With adenomyosis, literally, like, it drains your iron and stuff like that. You lose a lot of blood, energy, whatnot. Now we're talking about periods. But I had a trainer, she was lovely in Newcastle, and say if I turned up and I would train in the middle of the day, believe it or not, this job is actually like a high stress job. I was actually having this conversation before we live streamed, just about like the tiniest little things that go wrong, but they're so stressful, and it's like little things like little shit. So say with like OnlyFans this week, I'm gonna use it as an example. Apparently Stripe takes payments on the back end of OnlyFans. Stripe cancelled payments to people who were selling adult content on the back end of OnlyFans. So then I was without a payment option on the back end of my account this week for 3 days. So I couldn't sell anything internally. I couldn't receive any money. I had to contact support, back and forth with support on my free OnlyFans account. There's 3 payments missing from like 3 months ago that I haven't received payments for, and I'm back and forth in emails trying to trace 3 payments that in my mind I'm like, how can somebody not just be able to tell whether or not the payment's cleared in my account? Why are you not giving me transactional receipts? Like little tedious things like that you're like chasing shit up constantly that people don't see. It's really stressful, and I mean that's only OnlyFans. Like, not even going to talk about Instagram and the new terms and conditions that they're bringing out, which pretty much like forfeits any adult entertainer's right to do life on their platform. So I'm interested to see how that rolls out in 2 days and how it affects people, how many people lose their social media accounts. Yeah. We'll see how that goes. So if I get deleted, or just fucking come to YouTube, eh? Or add me on Snapchat. I've got a new Snapchat, which is CherryDana27TV. I posted my website link, and Snapchat took it as a spam link, and they've locked my Snapchat account. Not deleted it, locked it. And I keep requesting to get access to it. They're like, no, it's locked forever. And I'm like, are you kidding me? So not even nudity, not even anything. Spam. I was like, this is bullshit. Social media is one of those stressful freaking things that everyone wishes they worked in, and then when they work in it, they lose like 10 years of their life and wonder why they age so fast. So yeah, I really should do more posts on social media and the shit that people don't get to see or know about or hear about. It's not all photos and videos and boobies and vaginas. I heard actually this week that Pornhub lost MasterCard or something as a payment option. I heard that yesterday. I don't know if that's true, but that sucks hardcore. Favorite band? Don't really have any favorite bands, to be honest. And music wise, I like anything that's like dancey, funky, like with a beat, or if I'm like super emotional, I'll put a sad song on and just like fucking sit there and cry and just let it all out. Love a good cry in the shower or the freeway. Huh. It's great. The shower is my did you know your sweet laugh has healing properties? Wow. That's super interesting. Hey, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. Same as I took Lady Gaga. Oh, how's my sister doing? So my sister has been in hospital since Thursday last week, which no one really knew about. She is at home recovering. She's doing better. She had a couple of issues, like pain-wise, and they're still figuring out if they need to do surgery again. She went in for surgery. But yeah, she's at home resting. I don't know if she's watching this, to be honest. She's probably not. She's got better things to do in life, you know, than watch me on YouTube, because I'm her sister and she knows everything already. Can you be naked on here? Girl. It's YouTube. It's not RedTube. Actually, is it? Are people naked on RedTube? Yeah? I've never subscribed to RedTube. Is that like Pornhub? Shit. I might have to go to red shit. Fucking scratch it. Okay, no. Fuck it. No, we're going to choose red shit. Just tricking you. I can go live on my OF. I reckon at least lose the shorts. Alright, mate. I have a left hip bursitis. Oh, what a pain. It was so painful. We actually got rid of my right bursitis. It was really weird. I went to a chiropractor and he did, what's the fucking therapy he used to do? It was like a, no, not trigger. Like where they like push on your muscles and like release it that way. He ended up like cracking and releasing like the fluid around my knee. It was so painful. So I actually used to walk like this, because if my knee ever locked in and locked back, like it would be excruciating pain. Like I would want to punch someone in the face that was standing next to me. I was just like, ha, holy shit, like nah. And I had it for ages. I was walking around for months with like just a bum knee, like not being able to straighten it. And then he just like literally like pushed it down and cracked it, like brought out that pain I didn't want. But it fixed it. It like released all the fluid or did something. I'm not too sure what he did, but it worked and it went away. But my knee cracks like all the time and stuff. I'm not too sure that's healthy. There's a lot of things in my body that crack. My thumb cracks because I have tendonitis and RSI in this whole arm from being on social media for fucking like 10 years. See the things I do for you. It's not from masturbating or wanking. It's from actually being on my phone so much, replying to you. I actually got it about 5 years ago when I was on Soup app. I don't know if anyone remembers that app, SUPE. I was like a ambassador for that app for about a year, and you used to have to individually respond to like every message, but like sending photos, they had to be on the spot, like lives. You couldn't use something from your camera roll or anything like that. So being on your phone so regularly, trying to take selfies and say respond to like 200 to 500 people, that's what it was a day back then. Oh my god, like your hand, your thumb, no, it just cracked then. So fucked. I'm so glad I was only on that app for a year, because this arm would have fallen off by now. Smell like teen spirit. That's what my Christmas tree smells like. Smells from all the pussy that's been on it. That would be GG, you've tainted my tree. Oh my god, I do have the massager, it's upstairs. I don't like to take ibuprofen, Nurofen, Panadol. I don't like taking many things like that, only if I need to. I get really bad period pain with adenomyosis, so even my pain relief for that, I try not to take, but sometimes I need to take it, and that's not even strong enough. But the only time I really take like ibuprofen or like Nurofen, anything like that, is when I get migraines. Or if I'm extremely fucking hungover and my brain is pounding and I take a Nurofen, like the capsules, to stop me from vomiting, because I am that terrible hungover person that literally vomits if my head just like pounds. I am literally useless. I'm like out, and yeah, no, not good. I've only broken or dislocated a bone in my leg, but that when I was like 3. I actually haven't broken anything, to be honest, and I'm so grateful to not have. Touch wood. Where the fuck is the wood? I'm not breaking anything. Gigi has marked her juices on my tree. Yes. Thank God, because George has not peed on the tree as far as I know. George did eat my Christmas wreath with pine cones and stuff attached to it, so I actually had to take him to the ER 2 times. This week or last week? What day is it today? No, it was last week. It was last week. Yeah, because he ate the pine cones and then he like couldn't vomit and he was acting all weird. And then the next day he was a little bit weird and he couldn't get his little poo out and he was like coming across like he was aspirating and like non-stop vomiting. So yeah, George is fine now. He is sleeping. It's one of his favourite things to do is sleep, eat and shit. Almost like a baby. Oh wait, he loves going for walks. Let's not say that too loud. You fucking come piss bomb downstairs and be like, walk? You said walk? Anyways, oh my god, Gigi. One thing she hasn't used is a pine cone. Let's keep it that way. You cannot put pine cones inside of yourself, girlfriend. Actually, I heard a story. So I worked a job years ago waitressing, and one of the guys was a doctor, and he told me that the plane is coming. He told me that this person came into the ER and he's like, so I've got a problem. And the guy's like, oh, okay, what's wrong? And the guy's like, oh, like it's really common, everyone does it. And he's like, oh, okay, like, what's wrong? He put a pine cone in his asshole and then his asshole like sucked it up and he couldn't get it out, of course, because it's a pine cone. Like, how are you going to get those little prickle things out? But he ended up having to go for surgery and totally removing it. But like, I'm not too sure what makes him think that's a common occurrence. Like, last time I put a pine cone in my butt, I mean, I was fine. Gigi, maybe there's still hope for you now. Before I close out, you should show your perfect feet. Like, to be honest, Derek, clearly not. Look, they're pretty gross. Look, there's a fly on my pizza. I really have to go. This has been a long time, but an hour and 10 minutes to be exact. I'm gonna keep this. Was that a fly on my lip just then? Do you know I ate a mosquito the other day? I had to spit it out whilst walking. It was absolutely disgusting. Anyway, poor thing. I think I killed it because I ate it. Luckily I didn't swallow it. So thank you for joining in. Don't forget to subscribe. This video will stay on my YouTube. The link is going to be in the caption below for my free OnlyFans link that is only 24 hours. Don't miss that shit. And also my winner date competition, which is running until the end of this year. How weird is that to say? Oh my god. And next week we will be posting Would You Rather Christmas version on this channel, so make sure you hit the subscribe button. I've got so much fantastic fun shit coming next year. Yeah, and I can't wait to share it with you and for you to watch it. Merry fucking Christmas if I don't live stream again before next week, and happy fucking New Year's. Cheers!